Welcome to a new unboxing video from SceneWorld. Under this box is a product that's been hugely anticipated by Commodore 64 fans since its successful Indiegogo funding campaign. I've removed some of the packaging to speed up the unboxing. Otherwise, this is a brand new THEC64 Mini in the original packaging. As you can see, the box tells us includes 64 games, plugs into a TV with the HDMI cable, but does not include an AC adapter. There's a USB power cable that can be connected to a port on your TV, as many smart TVs now have USB ports, or into a plug adapter for your region. The world's best-selling home computer reborn. The blue and white stripes on the packaging, echoing the classic box design, features high definition output at 720p via HDMI. Tells you there's CRT filter options, save game function, 2 USB ports you can plug in a keyboard to use with BASIC or a second joystick. You can update the software via a USB flash drive. Manual is in English, French, Italian, German and Spanish. The menus are in English, French, Italian, German and Spanish, but the games and BASIC are in English. So the back of the box, 64 classics, including Armalyte, Boulder Dash, California Games, Creatures, Impossible Mission 2, Nebulus, Nodes of Yesod, Paradroid, Robin of the Word, Speedball 2, Spin Dizzy, Uridium, and of course the option to go into BASIC. The complete list is on the base of the box here. I'll include it in the video. And then the package contents: the Mini A joystick with a 1.5 meter cable, an HDMI cable 1.2 meters, USB power supply cable 1.2 meters, games installed, and the instruction manual. And the important thing to notice, the keyboard is not functional on the Mini. It's a pity that it isn't. The full-sized THEC64 they were planning would have a working keyboard, but they need more funds. So there is a virtual keyboard function that pops up when you need to use it, and then it repeats the advice there. You need a TV or monitor with an HDMI port and a 5-volt output AC adapter with a USB port. I have a plug for my camera, and that includes USB. So let's open the box and look inside. See, I've untaped this end to help me. And then this inner section will slide out. So this is the internal box. The THEC64 Mini on the top, and here's our first glimpse of the item proper. As you can see, it's got the label at the top, so it should be the power light here, and the keys, and they're no functional, and then the additional joystick. So let's lift the lid. The Mini. On this side we have the 2 USB ports. On the back, now really that should be on the side, power in to be authentic, but the HDMI port is on the back there, nothing on that side. Maker's label, and back to the front. So then in here is the joystick with its cable, USB connector, and it's modelled on the classic Competition Pro. The later models had these triangular buttons for slow-mo, auto fire. and then these are option buttons. Now that's very similar to the C64 DTV, the earlier plug-and-play model. And then finally, under this compartment, we have our power cable, and our HDMI cable, decent length cables. So plug in, and finally the quick guide. How to care for your computer, getting started, setting up, playing the games, as you can see on the back. Option menus, and then in. Repeated in French, Italian, German, and Spanish. So they licensed the emulation from Coanto, who own the trademarks, and it says Copyright Retro Games Limited, the company is set up to create it. So there is the C64 Mini. We will now get this set up on my HD TV and demonstrate this plug and play console in action. So here is the C64 Mini set up in front of the TV. HDMI cable, power cable to a USB adapter, joystick plugged into the rear of the two ports, and all ready. And so this is what you get when you first switch on. You get to choose your language. I'm going to choose English, and as you'll hear, there is a Sig tune playing in the background. So we press the menu button, which is the right hand button with the little lines next to it, to confirm our choice. And now we're into the menu, arranged in alphabetical order, and as you can see, it gives you some information about the game. So we have Alleykat, Anarchy, Armalyte, Avenger, that's the basic option, Battle Valley, Boulder Dash, Bounder, California Games, Chips Challenge, Confuzion, Cosmic Causeway, Creatures, Cyberdyne Warrior, Cybernoid, Cybernoid 2, Deflektor, Everyone's a Wally, Firelord, Gribbly's Day Out, Hawkeye, Heartland, Herobotix, Highway Encounter, Hunter's Moon, Hysteria, Impossible Mission, Impossible Mission 2, IO, Jumpman, Mega Apocalypse, Mission AD, Monty Mole, Monty on the Run, Nebulus, Netherworld, Nobby the Aardvark, Nodes of Yesod, Paradroid, Pitstop 2, Ranarama, Robin of the Wood, Rubicon, Skate Crazy, School Days, Snare, Speedball, Speedball 2, Spin Dizzy, Star Paws, Steel, Street Sports Baseball, Summer Games 2, which includes the option to play the games from Summer Games, Super Cycle, the Temple of Apshai Trilogy, the Ark of Yesod. This is the Hall of Fame for people who backed the Indiegogo project. Thing bounces back, Thing on a Spring, Trailblazer, Uchimata Judo, Iridium, Who Dares Wins 2, Winter Games, World Games, and Synapse. So as you can see, Epix and Houston are well represented, with some others. There are one or two games that require a keyboard, so are harder to play on the Mini, but we'll get to that in a moment. So let's select a game with the fire button. As you can see, it starts up and plays. So now we can hit the menu button for some options. To save and load the game, there are 4 slots to save and load for each game, the virtual keyboard or exit game. So what I will do for now is I will quickly exit the game and I'll go back to the top. So now we can go down to the options shown at the bottom of the screen here. These are your display options. So you've got Pixel Perfect, European 4:3 aspect, North American 4:3 aspect, North American CRT 4:3, European CRT, and Pixel Perfect CRT. So the CRT options add scan lines and a little blur to look like a classic cathode ray tube, an earlier form of television. For now we'll stick with the Pixel Perfect. There you can select your region again, and the other settings, whether you set the keyboard, the legal notices information, the music you can hear playing by Matt Gray, interviewed by me in issue 182 of Retro Gamer, released in June 2018 as I'm making this video. Let's go back. The system information. Now the plan is that USB sticks can be added to the ports and a firmware update. This is an early build and it hasn't found an update. Factory reset if you need to go back to Ming. So let's play a little bit of Who Dares Wins 2 to show the Mini in action. And as you can see, it looked pretty good. Seeing a C64 on the HDMI screen for the first time, chuck a grenade by holding fire, and the joystick is reasonably responsive, if a little clicky at times. And I just died there. Apologies if the camera is a little unstable. I'm trying to play and film at the same time, as you can see. And I died again. So let's just go into the save menu. As you can see, you can save 4 slots here. Or load back from a slot. And the little diagrams at the bottom of the screen there are showing you what the menu buttons on the back of the stick do. So let's just return without saving and take my last life, see how far I can get. Sound is pretty good. Oh, and there I died. So we go back, and you can see it saved my score and didn't beat the high score. And we can drop out of the game and back to the menu. So that's a little introduction to the C64 Mini for you. Hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. I need to play it some more to form an opinion, and you'll probably see a review in a future issue of SceneWorld magazine, www.sceneworld.org, or in other publications and websites I write for. So once again, hope you've enjoyed this video. Keep watching the SceneWorld channel for more retro unboxing, more interviews, follow our podcast, and for more on the retro gaming scene.